Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So we just finished Chapter 7, so I believe we're going into Chapter 8 now. It was a good mission on that last one.
Part
the Flame
1.
in the Darkness.
White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
So yeah, this is the... we learned from the last episode that this month we're going to be heading towards Remire Village, which is the village that we were in at the very start of the game with our father Jeralt. And if you guys have been watching the Blue Lions run, it's a really interesting one. Alois would like to speak with you. All right. Interesting.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
I appreciate the offer, but...
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth.
Siblings?
I was raised by Jeralt just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You think we're like siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Jeralt. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Sounds like Jeralt.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Jeralt thought me a suitable replacement.
Oh my gosh, it's so dark in a weird way, isn't it?
A little nutty, old Jeralt, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character.
Old Jeralt.
All that was more than 30
Right.
years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Jeralt hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Jeralt for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
So yeah, I'm going to try not to skirt around spoilers that I know from the last playthrough as much as I have been. Because I feel like most of the people who are watching this playthrough have watched my Blue Lions. So this is just one last reminder to you guys. Like, if you haven't started with my Blue Lions playthrough, you probably should, because I'm going to talk about spoilers. But we already know that Geralt's like hundreds of years old. In a similar way that that Rhea is, and Seteth, and Flane, and we don't know exactly why. I wonder if we're going to learn more about that in some of the other playthroughs, or if there's some kind of like secret thing we have to do to learn more about them. But yeah, we learned that from Alois, actually, I believe, that Jeralt is incredibly old, because Jeralt told Alois drunkenly one time back in the day, which is hilarious. Who knows, maybe it's hidden in some random support.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Jeralt. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life.
I wonder if this is the point after which I can recruit Manuela and Hanneman. We also have Cyril to recruit, right?
If you'd like. I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Is now really the time, Manuela? Really? That's nice of you.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? The girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
Gerald's like, stay away from my son, Manuela.
As you like. Goodbye, Jeralt. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong?
I just got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
You know, it's interesting that you get support ups with Jeralt, because as far as I'm aware, there's no supports with him. I guess it's just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of hidden support. I know you can support with Rhea, something I haven't really delved or looked into too hard, but I should probably try and do that in one of these playthroughs. Max out Rhea.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Alright, let's get some instruction done. Yeah, because we prepped at the end of the month last time, we have plenty of people who have full motivation, so that's good. Okay, Petra, what do you need help with? You're actually, I think, pretty well set up for your master class.
You have...
Nice, B+. And then next time, I guess we'll help her with her bow. But she's already ready for her assassin class. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we'll bump that up. Why not?
I've grasped...
The only thing you really need to get up is this. I think that you are doing just fine. You're going to be heading to Warlock next. A or higher, so we should probably help you a little bit. There's a little ways to go with reason. And we're getting close to that level 20, so... Alright. Blind, you're gonna need a lot of help with that.
I'll get that way. Thanks.
I've had some people, well, at this point I've only had one person,
As long
but
as it makes
they were bothered that I kept calling wyverns wyverns. And I'm an incredibly stubborn and vindictive person, so I'm gonna continue calling them wyverns. Alright, it doesn't really come down to vindictiveness, but
it is a
I thought it was funny nonetheless.
No.
Cutting Yell. Cool.
It is a
Another offensive magic. That's good.
It's all
Are you still working on authority? You are. Yeah, so you're gonna get... Yeah, I'm just gonna let that naturally happen. And I'm gonna help you get to A. You know, I wonder if it's useful to take Shamir back to some lower classes. There are like certain skills that I wish he had for a bow user. But yeah, let's help her with her horse, because that's where she'd be headed next. Okay. Who do I have in my group tasks? Okay, that still makes sense, I think.
Question, Professor.
I don't care about being pretty or anything, but it bothers me that some people don't even realize I'm a girl. I realize you're a girl. You're one of my favorite girls, by the way. You're awesome, Leonie. They're wrong. Pay them no mind. I don't know which one she likes,
absolutely.
but yeah, that's a pretty good one. Okay. Is 50 the max, or are there options that give you more than 50? People say my muscles make me a great war master, and I've got nothing against working on my axe and brawling skills. What do you think, Professor? Yeah, that's what you're working on, right? No, right now you're only working on brawling. Is he headed towards war master? Or is there a different one that is brawling based? I don't remember. I'm just gonna say no for now, and we'll check on him next week to see where he's headed.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Ooh, what's
Don't
this?
speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Secrets.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Remire village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
I don't know.
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
I do. Oh, she didn't like
That is the
that.
logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure.
Interesting. I mean, from what we know, they all are connected. So does she not like that because she knows that? Or Does she not like that because she has some splinters with some of the people involved? And the way that they're doing things. Alright, let's just continue.
It appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping.
Okay, so yeah, she's basically saying, hey, the motivations involved with all these people might not quite be the same.
Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Alright, I hear you, Edie. I hear you. It's Linhart's birthday. Yeah, we're gonna host a tea party. Chamomile? That's like a nighttime tea, a nice calming nighttime tea. I bet you he likes this, since he loves sleep so much.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time.
Well, the chamomile should help, right?
Much appreciated.
Chamomile is a nighttime tea, right? I don't really like chamomile myself,
Smells
but
good.
I know a lot of people love chamomile.
Agreed.
Does he like the opera?
You think?
No, he doesn't. He'd rather be sleeping. Okay, I ruined your birthday. I'm sorry, Linhart. Whoops. You all know how bad of a track record I have with these things. Hell, it's probably better for me just to give them
That was
flowers.
delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
Let's do this right. It's you. What a relief. We did it.
Okay. Nobody got rank ups today. We got new paralogs this month. I wonder if any of them are new. Tales of the Red Canyon, we've seen that one before. And Death Toll. Yeah, we've seen that one too. Yep. Okay. No new ones yet. Okay. Let's take a look at the events. Lots of large fish. Fish of mystery. We probably won't fish this month. I think I'm going to basically save up until we run into, what is it called? Fistful of Fishes. Yeah, that's probably the one, so we might be waiting a month or two for that. I don't know when that one happens, but that one's really, really good. Okay, let's see if we have any supports. Looks like we do. Ferdinand and Linhart. This will be their last one.
Linhart, there you are. Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself!
A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart. It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Outmatch you.
A little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Well
Wait,
played.
I will not allow you to get away.
I can't.
I thought that was
I
going to
can't
be
run
the
anymore.
end. I was going to laugh so hard if that was it. Just a B rank that lasted a minute. It would have been kind of funny, actually.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped. You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I am going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
After all the running you already did, that's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Oh man, Linhardt is becoming one of my favorites in this house. He's a great character. Alright, Berny. Berny and Raphael. I bet you this one's a good one. Two pure-hearted individuals. She's gonna be super embarrassed about this.
Ambush! I knew you were out to get me!
Ah! Bernadetta, please, calm down!
Calm down? Sure, why shouldn't I? Nothing's more relaxing than being spied on! I just love it when huge scary men lurk behind me with their insidious smiles and heinous schemes!
Insidious smiles? Have you looked at him? The dude looks like a giant teddy bear.
You just want to make me a laughingstock! Ruin me in front of everyone! I know it!
Please, listen! I only came to hear you play. That's it. Promise. I'm not gonna make you perform in front of everyone else. I just wanted to hear you myself.
Just you? Nobody else? Really?
Really? I kept trying to ask, but you always ran away.
That doesn't mean you can just watch me creepily from the shadows, you know. That would scare anyone.
You're right, I'm sorry. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. You get so scared.
Right?
But it looks like I ended up scaring you anyway. I'll leave you alone, Bernadetta. I really just wish I could have heard you play.
Raphael?
Aw. We're gonna make this right. We're gonna make this right. Alright. That's all the supports we got for now. Let's go ahead and make a new save. Alright. So we'll do our battles this week. We'll do rare monsters and one of those two paralogs. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. We don't have any certifications yet. We're almost there. We're gonna get to some of our advanced classes real soon. How's it going, Southis?
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
Actually, I did pass out recently.
And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
I don't actually remember the importance of this. Us feeling tired and passing out and stuff. Huh. Let's see. Unit appearance. One thing that I did want to do. I love Leonie's war attire. So good. Her post-time skip design is so good. So yeah, we're going to be using that because I want to. We can do that with Berny as well because we recruited her last time. I think that Dorothea, Berny, and Leonie are the only ones that we can do that with. So I also wanted to check this. I'm not going to be doing it, but I did want to see... Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, because, and a lot of people told me to do this, and I don't want to begin with, but when we played the last time, we would be able to actually unlock supports for other characters using Renown. But in the last playthrough, I played as female Byleth, and female and male Byleth have separate supports. Even though most of them are pretty much exactly the same, they have them separated. So I wouldn't actually be able to just buy back supports anyway. So there you have it. Is that true? Or... oh, maybe not. Okay, they are unlocked. No, I'm wrong. I absolutely could do it. Okay. But yeah, we aren't going to be doing that. I want to play this as naturally as possible.
Hey there.
I guess we should check the rooms this month. We didn't do it last month, even though I said I was going to. I was supposed to do it the second time I did an explore, and I forgot. A still life painting that features an unusual flower. It probably belongs to someone who is fond of art. Ignatz? Was he out here last month?
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
We'll play along. Get well soon.
Thanks.
Oh, she didn't like that one? I thought that's the one she would like. Baker. Let's see if she is the one that has... okay. Often writes letters.
What?
No? Who would that be? It could be maybe Sedith. Particular about fashion, deep connection to Rhea, that's probably Cyril. Someone who was slacking on their training. I mean, that could be Linhardt, since we can't give it to Hilda, even though it should be Hilda, right? We found it in the spot that she was at the month before, too. That's what bugs me the most. Belongs to a skilled hunter. That's going to be Petra. Fond of art, probably Ignatz. And closely related to a knight. Someone in the kingdom. I don't know. Yeah, that could be any of the Blue Lions. Almost any of them. No, not Sylvain. His brother never was a knight. Was he? Anyway, let's continue. Probably belongs to someone who frequently works outside.
Hey.
That could also be Cyril.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
Hey, we can recruit now.
Hello, Professor. You want me to help out with your class, right?
Well, what do you say?
Just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Manuela is going to work with you. Nice.
Right. Hey, Professor.
up,
Did
Caspar?
you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
I
He
didn't.
left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Empire business, perhaps?
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Hidden alliances. You wouldn't slack on yours,
What's this?
so that couldn't be you. Pretty sure I tried that last month anyways. Oh, I gotta check these rooms too.
Well, good day, Professor.
Good day, Marianne.
Well then, I should go.
Oh, okay. Good talk.
What's this?
No, that doesn't make much sense.
What's this?
Let's see, is this Felix in his room again? Ah, Ferdinand this time.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate. How could you... How...
One of these days I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to totally run into a room that has an item and not see it and run back out and all of you guys are going to yell at me.
Hey.
Maybe.
What's up, Alois?
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Maybe you're doing something wrong?
I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Hold on.
You're going. It feels.
Whoops. Okay, no recruit on him yet. I think you gotta wait a little bit longer for that for him. An unusual gold coin engraved with mysterious letters. It probably belongs to someone who likes collecting coins. Who could that be?
You're going. It
Alois?
feels like.
Damn it.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
You're welcome. Now this is going to be Flane? An old map of Enbar. It probably belongs to someone with a connection to the Imperial capital of the past. What's up, Ash? Didn't see you there.
That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
I've heard it's not an ordinary disease.
Then what could it be?
There's our gatekeeper.
Greetings,
What's up,
Professor.
man?
Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported.
So in one of the DLC packs that's going to come, like, I think later in the spring, they're going to be adding new characters, right? I heard that they're going to be adding the Death Knight as somebody you can actually, like, play as or have in your house or whatever. Why not Gatekeeper? Who wants the Death Knight when you can have Gatekeeper? Give us the Gatekeeper. And yeah, Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return.
He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned.
Goddamn
so I'm not
traitor.
Too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
You know, just destroying people's lives.
Hello there.
No big deal.
This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Welcome.
Let's see, do we have any? We do.
This one?
Nice. 6,000.
Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you.
Gotta use that seraph robe.
Please come again.
No other items back here? Alright, we're good. Zip around the side.
A moment, please.
Hey, what's up, you two? You picked up a book of Crestological mysteries. It looks valuable. Someone might want this. Maybe you should ask around.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now.
Oh, I remember
I'm the one
this
who brought
quest.
it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Athrun and Shamir seem to want a two-toned whetstone.
Hey you, do me a favor.
You have that thing, Professor? If you find it, let me know. Oh, and I can't stress this enough. Give it to me, not Shamir. Got it? Catherine wants the two-toned whetstone. It appears to be a precious gem, or a precious item. So if you give it to her, you might get something in return. Silver sword. And a whetstone. And Shamir...
4 or 5 years.
You can't.
If I
As you
that
want.
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
Do you have that thing? If you find it, give it to me, not Catherine. Understood? Shamir also wants the two-toned whetstone. It appears to be a precious item. So if you give it to her, you might get something in return. So with her, you get a silver bow and a whetstone. So you're basically going to do this quest and either get a silver sword or a silver bow. I think this time I'll get the silver bow.
It's not. It's not mine. It's not.
Of the if I take
As you were
that
want.
hey now.
Okay.
Professor.
A carelessly discarded love letter. It probably belongs to someone with a complicated love life. Okay, Sylvain. That is Sylvain, right? The only other person it could be is Dorothea, right? But I think Sylvain was here last month.
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear, and the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
This is the truth.
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care. There are more, not the underlying. No, that. No.
Professor, what have you got there? My goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
So this is that book of Christologies. So yes,
I
okay.
am in your debt, Professor.
And gained the Tome of Comely Saints. You acquired a new item. It looks valuable. Someone might want this. Maybe you should ask around?
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Ask for assistance.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden
That
on
laugh,
you,
though.
a first-year teacher. I thought if only... I'm not...
I don't think there were ever items down there, so... I don't remember ever finding one. Hey, you gonna join me, Lysithia? In fact, give me just a second. I'm actually gonna find out if she will join me, or if I have to recruit her in a different way. Alright, what I read seems to imply that she'll just join me at random.
I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garreg Mach should be on the lookout as well.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything. What? Did someone look? What? What? Yes? I'm actually very busy right now.
Okay. So I guess she'll just try and join us randomly.
Get it?
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
An unofficial account of the four saints' deeds during the War of Heroes. It probably belongs to a history buff. I don't remember who was there last time. Was that one also Ignatz? Oh, you know what?
Okay.
I still need to go this way. What's up, Dorothea?
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward?
You helped me win,
I
girl.
certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
No. Winning is its own reward.
Oh, disappointing.
Why was there only one option? Is there a way to have two options there?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who does this belong to?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey there.
Professor. Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore.
What's up, man?
I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them.
Time heals all wounds, Raphael.
Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
Oh dear. Raphael, you're awesome.
That is... That isn't...
Let's see, is there an item over here? There is. You always gotta check here. I've probably missed that one several times because I always forget to check there.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
I am.
Your character must be stronger than most. How did you...
Oh, nice.
A lost...
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you, right to the bone.
What's up, Dadu?
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
Man, a few words. I respect that.
Hello. You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Felix is a dick.
No. 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 Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans. You know, Professor, why...
Oh, I have a request.
Oh.
I have a request.
My father's been curious about your competence as a fighter. After all I've seen, I don't see the need to test you, but he insists that you show me your skills in a mock battle with troops from House Fraldarius. Participate in a mock battle with the soldiers of House Fraldarius. Sure.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
You are welcome. Now, are you recruitable?
Join me for some training sometime. I might like to become your student.
Wow, I'm really surprised we haven't reached the threshold yet. What sword rank do you need with him? I wonder if it's really high. What is my sword rank at? B. And my speed is 16. I wonder which of those two are the one that's bottlenecking me.
Hello.
Maybe both, for all I know. A book detailing the etiquette of high society. It probably belongs to someone who is acutely aware of their nobility. So that's either Ferdinand or why am I blanking on his name? The guy with the bad haircut who I don't know if I like.
Hello.
Golden Deer guy.
Okay.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
If only, Hilda. If only. That's the way it should go, really. But nope.
Someone lost that.
Oh, that one's not you.
Ah, Professor. I'd like to learn more about you.
He's got to be getting close too, I bet.
Ah, Professor. Oh, come on.
True.
Okay, can't do anything with her. Hi, Annie.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon. Hello? 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 And, huh? I'm not sure. There's...
A poster promoting Manuela, the miracle songstress. It probably belongs to someone who looks up to her. Dorothea?
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
So very, very long ago. How long ago?
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Okay, Kathleen. I mean, Flame.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
A map of Old Enbar.
Hello. What?
I'm not bothering her.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more. Need some. I was.
Hey, please don't.
This is my first time working with the Jeralt, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Hooah. He's a good guy. Clearly. Alright. A brawling tournament, huh? For Steel Gauntlets Plus. That one might be worth it. Alright, Raphael, let's see what you can do, buddy.
Should have trained better. Should have trained better.
He's got a lot of HP.
Should have trained better.
May as well.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
Damn, missed an 87.
Should have trained better.
Nice. Nice. Owl feathers are great. Always good to have owl feathers.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
I do not.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire village.
It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
A children's fable that ends partway through. It probably belongs to someone who likes writing stories. I mean, Sedith is the only one in here, so is this supposed to be Sedith's? The only other person I can think of who likes writing is Berny.
Well...
Yep. What the heck, lady? Move.
Professor, Captain Jeralt just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
I'm alright now.
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
I'll be alright, Pops.
Professor, Captain Jeralt just told me. Someone... Someone...
Yeah, you would never slack.
Someone lost...
Looking good, Leone. Looking good. What's up, Cyril?
The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Cyril is essentially Alois. Like, Jeralt took Alois under his wing, and we can take Cyril under our wing. You know what? You probably can't recruit Cyril in this run. I would bet Cyril is not recruitable in the Black Eagle's house.
I don't know who this belongs.
Oh, that's not you. A letter that seems to be written to Rhea. Someone with a deep connection to Rhea.
Hey, that's
That
mine.
one.
Thanks for finding it.
Okay, any items? An unsoiled dusting cloth that has clearly never been used. It probably belongs to someone who hates cleaning. This one will be for Manuela.
Really?
Hey, how's it going, Sylvain?
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the queen consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
She's a terrible person. I can't remember if we found out that she was taken over by the bad guys, or if she was the one who caused that. I'm trying to remember how that worked out.
Oh, that's mine.
Of course
thanks,
it is.
Professor. You really saved the day. What's up, Professor? Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Oh man, Sylvain, never change. Actually, you probably should. You're kind of a terrible person when it comes to relationships, but I love you anyway, buddy.
Well...
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. I wonder what it is that she does in her room all day.
You two would make a great pair.
That's not my... That's not my... Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
Nice.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Hello.
Waiting. Alright.
Really?
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest.
Nothing gets by you.
Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
That was surprisingly nice for him.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me. It would seem that it's a shame
Hey!
Looks like there's a quest giver over here.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Sounds about right.
I could use your help.
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position, but I can't help the way I feel. It may only inconvenience her, but could you deliver this? Deliver the letter. There's no address, but perhaps you can figure out who the writer was referring to when he said someone in her position. Rhea, I believe. A reverent love letter.
Okay.
Hey, Mercie.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
So I've been getting a lot of conflicting information about how much we can learn about the Death Knight by recruiting Mercie. I'm going to just recruit her and see what happens. So I know that when you get Caspar and Mercie in the same run, apparently there's a paralogue that can teach us some stuff. So we are going to recruit Mercie in this run.
Did you... Did you find...
Okay, you're gonna be our mission assistants. Now, what do you like, Mercie? I mean, we could give you an owl feather to start with.
Oh, please be...
I'm guessing faith is one of your stats. Floral adornments. Riding boots. Let's see.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. We got her first support. Bottled fruit preserved in sugar. It probably belongs to someone who enjoys baking or eating sweets. That might actually be Mercie. Who was standing here? Was that Mercie? Or somebody else?
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene.
I wonder why. Oh, what a proud father. It takes on a new meaning hearing that now.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Huh, he writes fables, huh?
I'm sorry.
Is this also you?
I'm sorry to say. I have something to ask of you.
Just between us, many students have disappeared recently. If you happen to learn anything pertinent, please inform me quickly and discreetly. Collect information on the missing students. You may find clues around the dormitory where the students reside. Okay.
Professor.
Who's up here? Just a monk?
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Lately, I feel myself growing tired and out of practice. I wish there was someone around here with whom I could dance fervently and intensely. Dorothea. Yeah. I wonder if I'll ever find a partner who understands. I don't mean any harm when I flirt with others. Does someone like that really exist? You're bound to meet someone open-minded someday. Classroom learning isn't enough to become a strong knight. There's gotta be someone around here who can teach me how to get as strong as possible. Dimitri. Oh yeah. That dude is a monster.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Aw, poor Petra. Got something for you.
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
This is not...
Whoops. Okay, I think that's it, yeah? So let's figure out who we need to go to next to do this trading mission.
Hey.
You know what? I think I have something for you while we're
Could you
here.
let me have that? Here, I'll give you... Fantastic. Thanks, Professor.
And
you have
gained a
no
fire
idea
engine.
how happy this makes me. No?
Oh no, that's Dorothea. You are
Wherever
that
did
one,
this
the
turn
Dusting
up?
Claw.
Thank you for...
Oh yes. Missing student poster. This is for the quest for Sedith. A torn poster soliciting information on a missing student. It says the student disappeared a few nights ago. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and get this support out of the way.
Professor.
Yes, Mercie. How's it going?
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it?
That's right.
I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out.
She's such a damn sweetheart.
The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
She was almost the person that I did my S-rank support in my last run. Even so.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Why's that?
At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
It comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake.
Mistakes?
Oh, you know. I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my...
Oh my.
Well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway,
Adorable.
Where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Whatever you need, just say the word.
Oh, she's so
I
good.
look forward to helping you out.
I love you, Mercie. You're so great. Okay. Where are we headed next? Okay, we got the stuff for Sedith. Who am I supposed to give the fire amulet to?
Well done. You have my thanks.
Ah, it's up here.
It was in Remire that you first met Alois half a year.
Oh, that's right. For you, I'm supposed to give that letter. I was like, wait, what's happening?
I appreciate this.
You're welcome, I guess. You don't find it odd at all?
Well...
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it?
Yes.
Thanks, Professor. This is great.
A glowing stone. Guess the glowing stone is for Mercie?
Impressive. Thanks.
Huh?
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much.
The Path
I'll be
of
sure
Dawn.
to take great care of it. Oh, this is mine.
And 2 more
Thank
supports
you for
up with
returning
her.
it to me,
Nice.
but did you?
I mean, while we're here, let's just try it.
You want me to join? I'm already having so much fun.
You will join me. Okay, who's next? Oh, it's over here.
Professor, if it's not too much of a bother, would you?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Medicinal eye drops.
What's the? What's the? What's the? What's?
That's a nice. Why don't you trade it for this? Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
And there's the two-tone
I've always
whetstone.
wanted to say that.
In my last playthrough, I'm pretty sure I got the sword, but in this one, we're going to go ahead and get the bow.
You brought it, Professor? How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me, I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
Here you go, Shamir.
Her? What a letdown.
You
Sorry,
made the right
girl.
choice. Here's your reward.
Hey, buddy, we're
I'll let
kind
you
of doing
borrow
a thing
it later,
here.
Catherine, if you quit sulking. Thanks.
All right, got ourselves a silver bow.
Professor.
Okay, at this point, we need to do some eating. We got a bunch of people that are at like half and stuff on there.
I think I like this.
Motivation. Caspar, and let's see if oh, Mercie hates this dish. Alright, she doesn't hate this one. So let's do Caspar and Mercie.
I know.
Okay, Hubert. Alright, you're the only one with... I guess we can do these ones that only have one motivation. Anybody who's at like half, though, I don't think we're going to do those. Hubert and Berny. Oh, I do want to see more of their supports for sure.
While I have little interest in food,
Ooh.
Can they support together? We're gonna try it. I don't think they can, though.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, this...
Okay. Petra and Linhardt I might want to gift up to full. Alright, I'm going to do this for the faith. I'm going to do Dorothea and Linhardt.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Belt
I
girl.
may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Okay, and for the last one, maybe I'll train in sword?
Really?
It was half a...
Okay, Linhardt and Petra. Do I have a gift that you'll like?
That would be...
I mean, he might like landscape painting. I know Ignatz would.
I'll gladly take this.
Nah, it's only one. Alright. And then we'll do one of these
I'll
carnations.
gladly take this.
And Petra. Then we'll check on our supports and be done.
Yes, this is a place in a at times
That's probably a 2 for you.
You have my thanks.
Oh, it's not. Darn.
You have my thanks.
Okay, no supports for me. But there are supports for some other people, it looks like. Yeah, so I can't do any of those yet. Oh, I can do Rhea. Cool.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer.
This is the one support I got with Rhea in my last run, too. I wonder if I should try to get more supports with Rhea.
When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
Like, this might be her. I bet you her supports have some interesting lore later on, so I'm still nervous.
What a sweet child you are. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child.
And how old are you exactly, Rhea? I mean, we know you're ancient, but you look great for being ancient.
As Jeralt's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Jeralt, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
He said you were incredible. The lie.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Jeralt's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Jeralt that I knew?
Absolutely.
By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Jeralt, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Jeralt jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death.
This might have a lot more meaning to me on this playthrough.
I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Jeralt managed to escape a seemingly certain death.
A seemingly certain death, and the reason that he doesn't age like a normal human, like the fact that Alois, I can't remember if he had like a specific age, but like Jeralt's supposedly like over 100 years old or something at least. So I'm guessing that he saved her life and she infused him with, I don't know, her blood or something, which is supposed to be special in a similar way that Flane's blood is probably special. The reason why Flane was kidnapped is because she had quote-unquote special blood, right? So I'm guessing that that has something to do with his agelessness. The fact that he hasn't changed in years. Cool. I didn't pick up on that last time because I didn't have that other piece of knowledge yet. But I'm guessing that that's why. That's cool.
I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garreg Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
I didn't know. Thank you for telling me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Yeah, I really do need to do her supports.
Good morning!
Oh, this'll be fun.
The weather is nice today. So, it's, really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Indeed. Did you want something?
Get to the point.
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. Yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better?
At least he's trying. It shows that he has some kind of heart inside of his dark exterior.
That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh no.
Right.
That laugh, though. Oh yeah, Bernie, you are in for it now, girl. You asked for it.
Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe. I'm not ready!
Oh, Bernie. Oh, Bernie. That was great. We got to get more of those. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and end things here. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.